What up, guys? It's Cool Robert here, and I guess this is part 3 of looking through my old art notebooks from school. If you haven't seen the first and second one, they're on my channel. Just go check them out. So, in the meantime, let's get to it. So here's another one of my sketch diaries from school. They always handed these out back in art school. Green binder that had the same sketch diary logo. School special. Oh, real quick, let me show these off because I forgot to show them in the previous video. So here we got these, what I assume are Power Rangers, but they don't really look like Power Rangers. It's confusing because two of them are blue. I think one uses ice powers when the other uses water. Obviously, the yellow guy's lightning, and this one's fire. And here we have the fire guy looking at some sort of giant test tube with some sort of angry bird. And then in here, we have the same guys fighting that bird. I'm pretty sure that's the same bird. Only difference is, in here, he's the test tube creature, and I think he's full grown. And I was right about the guy having ice powers, because he's using some sort of ice bridge. Well, this guy's got some water, and we got fire and lightning. It's pretty interesting. I don't remember what this was all about, but I wish I remember what inspired me to draw this. Okay, I don't know if this was from middle school or high school, but let's just look through it. So this was just some stuff for my art class. I like this little background here. Let's just skip some of this and get to the actual art. But first, let's show off this little guy real quick. Some sort of dinosaur with wings. Alright, here's where I start to do some drawings. Here we have me as Ben 10 with the Omnitrix. And here I draw some aliens. We got Heat Blast, looking Heat Blast-ish. Then there's Upgrade with some blue and aqua green instead of black and white like he usually is. Then we got Humongousaur and Jet Ray. Then there's Swamp Fire and Ultimate Echo. Next page. We got Spider Monkey right here. And here we have Big Chill. Oh, I called him Mint Breath. Sort of a reference to those mint flavored gums. But he's still the same species as Big Chill. Then we have this guy, Robo. A little transformer. Then we have Common Cold. I think this was based off some fan art I found. Then there's Chameleon. This is the alien from Ultimate Alien that has chameleon-like powers. Only I did him in blue instead of purple. And then we have Nightmare, who's a bit of a nightmarish looking alien. Next up we have Eon, sort of based off Out of Time. No, wait, not Out of Time. Race Against Time. When Ben turned into Eon. And there's Water Hazard in blue instead of red. And then we have sort of an Arctic version of Energy. He has Arctic powers instead of his radioactive power. Right here is Armadillo. In the bottom here, we have Amphibian with red electricity. And this guy right here is Bacterium, sort of an alien germ. Here we have Spider-Man. Woohoo! No, not that Spider-Man. This guy is based off of that spider crab alien from Teen Titans. Then we have Grunt, one of those aliens from Halo. Then we have Time Run, who's like a alien who can travel through time almost like he can use time like clockwork. Then we have Marvin, who's a Martian. We have this guy who I call Krabby. He's not the same species as Brainstorm, but he is a crustacean-like alien. And then we have Roadhog. I kind of like this one because he has a unique design. He's got these hooves and his back legs are like a motorcycle. Maybe I should bring this character to life or something. What do you think? And this page we got a couple monsters from Monster Quest. Giant Killer Bee, Giant Bear, the Bull Shark, and Ogopogo. And I think that's Champy, who is uncolored. And then here we have the Jersey Devil, who's also from Monster Quest. Well, this specific design is. Then we have the Flying Rod, which is basically a sort of a dimensional traveler. And there's nothing else in here. Oh, wait. These are drawings related to the Warriors. That's on a different channel.
What in blazes are you doing? Oh, Master Go, good to see you.
Then we got these two made-up dinosaurs, which I thought I discovered back in school. I kind of like this one. This one's almost looks like a velociraptor, but bigger. And then I drew this for a contest. Sort of a mix between a plesiosaur and an ammonite. Alright, now let's see what's in this notebook. So this isn't part of the notebook, but it's still in here. This is actually part of that one comic I'm working on. Not the Speed Boy comic, but the other one based off myself. So here's me, and I have this talking lunchbox, but sadly he won't make an appearance in the comic.
How did you say that?
And we have a city overrun by creatures. This guy, the Scorpion, and some flying pterosaur. And then here we have me walking through the streets while all these guys are fighting. Actually, this guy's being swarmed by bugs. And here we have these guys. They're using some sort of detector to scan me to see I'm not a superhuman. And sir, if you can't tell that lunchbox is sentient, then you probably should be fired. And then we have the USOD trying to fight off these creatures. And I still don't like how I did the legs on this dinosaur. They just look weird. Alright, and here there's me looking over the city that's partially destroyed. Oh, and look right here, we got 2 meteors coming. Oh, I hope those meteors don't hit me. Luckily, I evade danger. And what's happened to this guy? Oh my gosh. And the other crashed object. Oh, someone kicked the door out. Fix your hat, sir. Ah, great. What am I gonna do now? Then we got more of the team assembled here. And here's me being kidnapped by the USOD. They got me locked up in their van. They're about to take me somewhere I don't know about. And we got the twins Blue and Green locked up. Then we have this weird looking critter crashing into the van. And now all my friends came to save my butt. This is kind of a reference to that scene from Transformers where the Autobots saved the kids from Sector 7. And then we have the twins right here, jumping on my back like I'm a horse, which I am not. Oh, and here's me working on designs for my character. I kind of like this, that I have the arm spikes here and my hand can become a blade. Oh, look at that handsome guy. He's just so handsome, am I right? And that's it. There's nothing here. That's it for the notebooks. But I feel like I can't let it end there. I should show you more. Wait. I think I might have something. Alright. Here we have this little notepad thing. It's got a couple drawings in here that I'm going to bring out and show you. If I can get them out without damaging any of them. Alright. Now just get these out. Let's start with some of these cards. So here we have Scorpios, based off the constellation. It's a scorpion. And then we have this guy, the Fear Feaster. It's a creature that feasts on the fear of anyone it comes across. It like feeds off of the chemicals that produce when you're afraid or scared of something. And then we have the Sailbreaker, which is a modern cousin of Spinosaurus. It's got the sail, but what sets it apart from Spinosaurus is that it's got this horn on its snout, and it's got an extra pair of arms. And here we have the Copper Eagle. In my show, this eagle will be a sign of good luck, almost like that hawk from Ninjago. And here is the Guttermunch, which is a giant crocodile that's got this tongue that launches out and grabs people. It might not look like a croc, but it is a type of crocodilian, not like a crocodile. Oh, there's more of those constellation creatures. We got the Capricorn, we have Aries, and I made him into a sheep or goat that's got gold fleece. Right here we have Taurus, and he's a giant bull. And here's a Leo, and I never got around to drawing him, sadly. And this one's my personal favorite, Pisces. And basically he's got the two fish connected to each other like that fish monster from Spy Kids. And here we got a couple other drawings. Got the Owl Defender, but I spelled Defender wrong. Then we have a mutated mole. We have the Rock, the mythical bird. This one's based off of a movie I saw. Then we have the mutated frail lizard, which has extra arms and a long neck. And according to the back of the card here, it can spray this slime at people. And then we have this guy, Dejora, which is basically like my take on Ghidorah, except he's got two heads. And right here we have some mutated lice, the soldiers and the workers, but I don't think lice operate that way. Here we got Mako Robert. I don't need to make a copy of myself causing trouble. Got a mutated alligator crocodile hybrid, mutated beetle, and here's Razor, who kind of looks like Gigan. We have an alien monster, kind of based off the Xenomorph. Here it is, the Lice Queen. I'm pretty sure lice don't have a queen. They're not that type of insect. Just bees and ants, and wasps. But lice, they don't have queens. And here's one of my villains, Phantom, but he's like evolved or something. You can tell he looks slightly different. Oh, look at this. Planet Zero. This is a planet I made up based off of this bouncy ball I had in school. Well, technically it wasn't mine, it belonged to the school, but still, this is pretty cool. Then we have a snake right here. This is from Bakugan. I used to be into that back in the day, but not anymore. And here's another Bakugan creature. This wasp. Right here we have a Forever Ninja Robot Samurai. Forever Ninjas are almost like the Forever Knights, but I scrapped them because no copyrights.
Oh, shut up!
Here we got Mutated Mold, a reference to the the mutated fungus monster from Godzilla the Series. An Armillaria, that's what it was called. And here we have a mutated newt. He's actually pretty adorable. And here we got a mutated sawfish. I really like sawfish because they have a body similar to a stingray, but also have that tail kind of like a shark. Oh. And last but not least, here's one of my favorites. This is based off that one drawing from one of my notebooks. It's pretty cool, right? Just look at that. Got the ship that looks like Shockwave's head, and the smaller ships heading to Earth. Well, that's it for all the drawings I had to show you in this video. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, peace out.